Hey, Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja. You know, we get this question quite a bit about should you install concrete in your crawl space post-construction? Okay, the house is already built, everything's already done, and then you want to go in there and just pour concrete in your crawl space. Is that a good idea? Stay tuned. So if you're new to Crawl Space Ninja, we talk about everything related to mold and indoor air quality in your crawl spaces, in your basement, and even your ductwork. So I hope you'll subscribe to our channel and ring that notifications bell. And if you want to stay in touch with us, make sure you check out our Facebook page. All right, so every once in a while, we will get questions about concrete being poured in a crawl space versus encapsulation. Okay, so not in addition to encapsulation, but instead of encapsulation. And as a matter of fact, we did a video, I think it was a couple of years ago, where we were in a crawl space and there was slab in the crawl space and the humidity in that crawl space was just off the charts. And I'm going to put a link to that video down below. It was an inspection that we did out in the field, and we came across this slab in this small little part of a crawl space. The rest of it was dirt, but this one little section was slab. And I'm telling you, it was ridiculous how wet it was in that crawl space. So I don't recommend using concrete instead of a vapor barrier. The reason why is because concrete is still porous. It still allows moisture to come in, and it's cold. Imagine concrete being on that cold ground, and it can condensate and do all kinds of things. Now, if you have a dehumidifier running in there, you won't see that condensation as much, but it still is allowing moisture to come in. So concrete versus plastic, I'm pretty sure the plastic is going to be less expensive than the concrete, because many contractors, especially the masons, want you to put plastic down first and then pour concrete on top of it. So you're still putting plastic down. So I don't see the advantage of putting concrete in a crawl space. And one of our viewers actually mentioned, and I didn't think about this, but the process of laying or installing the concrete, it's super wet, right? It has to dry in order to cure. So where's all that water from the concrete going to go? It's going to go into the air and eventually into your joists, and potentially creating a mold problem, or get stuck in the insulation and maybe even cause the insulation to fall because it's so damp down there. So unless you got another tip that I'm unaware of about putting concrete in a crawl space, and if you do, I hope you'll let us know down below. I would not install concrete in a crawl space that's already been finished. Now, if you're going to use maybe a section of it for storage or something like that, and you want to just pour a pad and then bring the plastic up to it, totally different scenario. What I'm talking about is concreting the entire floor of the crawl space. By the way, if you all are thinking about using your crawl space for storage, I had a great conversation with a gentleman in South Carolina that basically encapsulated his crawl space and used pressure treated wood and different types of wood to create a really cool storage system, what we call a cool crawl space. So I'm going to put that link down below. My name is Michael Church with Crawl Space Ninja. We hope you make it a happy and blessed day, and we'll see you later.